Hello everybody, and today we're gonna go on a treasure hunt, a shrimp treasure hunt. It's time to reset my special Project Green Jade shrimp in this tank right here. And so that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be taking everything out of the tank, sorting through all the shrimp, and only keeping the very best ones. All the other ones will be going in the Skittles tank, and we'll restart that colony with only the very best shrimp that we have. Let's get started. So this is going to be one of those things where we're climbing on a ladder today. And there are some super good shrimp in here. Like magnificent. With these guys, I've got these guys so dark that when I go through and pick the best ones, I actually go through with a flashlight to make sure they're not black. So this is what we're going for with these green jades. Super dark. First thing we're going to do is take out the moss. Okay, so here we are halfway through the removing the moss process, and just look at the shrimp. Holy smokes. So good. Oh my god. That's about perfection in my book. So many. Good shrimp. Holy smokes. We've got all the moss down there in the bucket. My legs and my back need a break from standing on a ladder. So we'll get back at it here in a few. So all the moss is out. And I tell you what, the moss in this tank is always perfect. Every time I do this to this tank, the moss is flawless. But speaking of flawless, look, I tell you what, guys, I mean, for my goal with these, I don't know if they can get any better. I mean, there's some lesser ones like that. But for green jades, I mean, this is insanity. I mean, look at the consistency on these guys. It's unreal. I mean, I don't know if I can get them any better, but we'll keep trying. We'll keep going at it to see how good we can ultimately make these shrimp. So, I'll show you what I'm talking about with the flashlight thing. So I have this super heavy duty flashlight that, I mean, if you turn it on and hold it up to your skin, it like gets hot. I mean, it's a super expensive flashlight. I bought it. Oh my god, just blinded myself. So you can see here what we're talking about. You can see some of the imperfections when you start getting into these really dark shrimp. Look how good that little male is right there. Ooh. You start getting into these super dark ones. Sometimes it takes, oh, I just dipped my flashlight in the light. Sometimes. So what I want to do here is I'm going to pick, and some of them will look kind of teal. That's just the nature of it. Yeah, see that those look kind of teal. And use a bright light to sort those out, but you got to have a super bright light when you get this picky. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick the ones that I think look the best with the aid of a flashlight. Then we'll get them in a specimen container and use a flashlight to get an even closer look and see if we have any of those that we need to take out. So I'm going to start catching them up. So I'll put out some algae wafers here to gather them all up, because I've got quite a few already that I've picked out. I hope this is showing up on the camera. Look how good we got these picked out. Flawless, perfect green jades. And now this will make it easier to find out. You can see the color difference in there right there. I see one right there we're going to try to get. Oh my gosh, standing up here by the ceiling, it is so hot. I have sweat dripping off my nose. Good grief. So, I have lots of really good shrimp that have been inspected by the flashlight. The very best of the best. We've got some gathered up here. So what I'm going to do now is pull out the brick and the filter because we're going to give that a quick rinse. And then we're going to get all these other shrimp out and they're all going to go live in the Skittles tank. Okay, so we got everything out of the tank, and this is when I do these tank resets. I use 2 buckets. One bucket for the moss and another bucket for the filter and my brick that I always have in my tanks. And Mr. Plucko is in there. And this is what we have here. Let me get the flashlight out and see if we can find any more that we really can't live without. There's some good ones. Yeah. There's the more good ones that we're going to try to get. Alright, I'm going to keep going and get the last of these good ones out. Then we'll scoop all of them out, put them in the Skittles tank. Alright, so I pulled this light out. And then you can see the keepers. Super good, super good. So now the next step is pulling everything else out. Here's another thing I like to do after I get all my keepers out. I put an air stone in there with them while we reset the tank. Here we go, let's get them out. Oh my gosh. Just look at that. All the beautiful green shrimp. Holy smokes. Beautiful. So let's put them here in the Skittles tank. Oh my gosh. Look at them all go. Alright. Now we just got to keep doing that over and over again until we get them all out. And I think sometimes the hardest part about doing these is getting every last shrimp out. So you can see here, I've got the substrate all piled up in the corner here for the most part, being very careful not to mess up our shrimpy buddies, and there's still way too many shrimp in here to even count. So I'm going to be in here scooping and scooping and scooping, trying to get every last one that I can. Oh, here's the fully cleaned out tank. And let me show you. I took all the black sand out, rinsed it out real good. So now we're going to start putting stuff back in. Tank is filling up. We got safe and time to put our first critter back in. There you go, buddy. Fill it up and we'll put the keepers back in. And there she is. And there are the green treasures that we were hunting for. All right. Let's see how they like their new digs. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on. They're not cooperating. Come on. Still a couple left. Come on. Dude. What is your deal, man? He says, I want to stay on the net. There he goes. Tell you what. The Skittles tank is something to behold right now. My favorite part of keeping shrimp is doing this. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Looks like everyone is starting to settle in. Alright, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. This was a cool one. I can't wait to see just how good these green jades can get. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.